Good morning, students. How are you all? By now, you all know me, don't you? So let us start with our today's English class. And in today's class, we will do grammar topic that is question tags. Question everyone knows. Whenever we have some doubt or we want to inquire something or we want to ask something from someone, we just ask a question. Now, what is this tag all about? Now, if you rewind a few seconds of this lecture, before starting it, I asked a very small question to you all. How many of you have noticed that? I'm sure many of you might have missed it. So let me speak that sentence again. I hope you all know me, don't you? So, that small question, don't you? I asked you all to confirm whether you all know me or not. So, that small question was question tag. In our own language, Hindi and Punjabi also, whenever we want to confirm something from someone, we just ask a small question, है ना? So that henna in Hindi and Punjabi is question tag in English. So let us see the definition of question tag once. Question tag is a small question asked at the end of the statement to the listener for his confirmation. If we want to confirm whether the listener agrees with us or he does not agree with us, then we ask that small question. Now let us have a look at the examples. So the first sentence is Peter is happy. Now if I want to add question tag with it, I'll have to rewrite the whole statement. Peter is happy. Then I'll put a comma and I'll ask, isn't he? Now see second example. Peter is not happy. Again, if I want to add question tag, I will rewrite the whole statement. I will put comma and then I asked, is he? You might have noticed one thing in this, that when our sentence was assertive, positive, I asked, isn't he? And when our sentence was negative, I said, is he? So, yes, my dear students, whenever we have positive sentence, the question tag is negative. It is just the opposite case. If we have positive sentence, then question tag will be negative, and if we have negative sentence, question tag will be positive. So when the statement is negative, question tag is positive. Now see the example, Peter is not happy. So I want to add question tag with it. Peter is not happy. Now our sentence is negative. Question tag is positive. Is he? And if we have assertive statement, positive statement, then our question tag will be negative. So we have a sentence, Peter is happy. So question tag will be, isn't he? So now, how to make question tags? There are two ways in which we can make question tags. It depends upon the kind of sentence we have. If we have a sentence in which we have helping verb, like the sentence on the screen you can see, Peter is working hard. In this sentence, we have helping verb is. Now, when we want to add question tag in it, we will pick that helping verb, and with that helping verb, we'll add not or we'll use it as it is depending upon the kind of sentence. Now, here we have assertive sentence, that is positive sentence. So, question tag will be negative. So, what I did to add a question tag is I rewrote the statement, Peter is working hard, then I put comma, isn't he? Now, is was helping verb, I picked that up and the sentence was positive, so question tag had to be negative. That is why it is isn't. Another thing is, in place of Peter, I used pronoun he. So, this point you need to keep in mind, that we use pronouns in question tag. And then after that, we put question mark to complete the sentence. If we don't put question mark, the sentence will be incomplete. Now come the sentences which do not have helping verb. In that case, we need to look for the verb. Like in example, Peter works hard. Now we don't have helping verb in this sentence, so we are looking for the verb. Verb here is works. Work is the first form of verb. S is added with it because Peter is singular subject. So work is first form of verb. First form of verb means it is simple present tense, and in simple present tense we use do or does to ask a question. That depends upon the subject. If we have plural subject, then we use do. If we have singular subject, then we use does. Now here Peter is singular, so we used does. We have assertive sentence, positive sentence, so we had to add not with it. And Peter is singular subject, so pronoun used for him would be he. So our question tag becomes Peter works hard, doesn't he? Now in the next sentence, Rohan and Raman came late. Again, we don't have any helping verb. We'll have to look for the verb, and verb in this sentence is came. It is second form of verb. Second form of verb means simple past tense. In simple past tense, to ask a question, we use did. Again, the sentence is assertive. It is positive sentence. So question tag will be negative. Now in this sentence, what we need to take care of is the use of pronoun. Here we have two persons, Rohan and Raman. So our subject is plural. So the pronoun used here is they. So when I want to add question tag, I'll rewrite the whole statement. Rohan and Raman came late. Then I put a comma, and then didn't they. They is used because Rohan and Raman are two persons. So pronoun used here is plural. Now you need to keep one thing in your mind, that whenever we write question tag or we add question tag in any sentence, we need to use contractions. Contractions means, like I used here, doesn't, didn't. I did not use the expanded form. I did not write does not. I wrote doesn't. So in question tag, we use the contracted forms. Another thing which we need to keep in mind while writing question tag is that the first alphabet of question tag, like the verb which we are using, it should be small. Like here I have small d. If you write it capital, that will be wrong. So make sure that you write small alphabet when you write question tag. Now on this slide you can see contractions: isn't, aren't, ain't, wasn't. But here you can see that two contractions are written in different color: shall not and will not. So shall not, the contracted form is shan't, and will not, contracted form is won't. Students, you need to keep this point in your mind when you write contraction for will not, that its contraction is won't. It is not willn't. Students do commit this mistake. They write willn't for will not, but that is wrong. Contraction for will not is won't. Now we have other contractions for modals like can, ought, must, should, would. We all have contractions for these models also. Now before we end the topic, there are a few important points which you need to keep in mind while doing question tag. The first important point is sorry, use of comma. We need to put comma. Use of small alphabet in question tag. So when we write question tag, we need to write the first alphabet small. If you write capital, that will be wrong. Then use of contractions. Don't use expanded forms. Use contracted forms. Then put question mark. Very important point. Normally the students forget to put question mark. But if you forget it, that is wrong, because that does not complete your sentence. Then use of pronoun. We need to use pronoun instead of the noun given in the sentence. Now have a look at the example. Seema cooks food. Doesn't she? After the food there is comma, there is small d in doesn't. I have not written expanded form, it is contracted form doesn't. Then for Seema, pronoun she is used, and at the end there is question mark. While doing question tag, you need to keep all these things in your mind. So I hope the topic is clear to you. Enjoy your day, everyone.